is up? Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. God, I look so not hot this morning. I put mousse in my hair yesterday to do like a slick back ponytail, and my hair this morning is just like not happy. But I just got back from a walk. I was gonna take you guys with me and do this intro on the walk, but it is so freaking windy here. So that was a no. But I got back from a walk. I got 7,000 steps done and dusted, and it's not even 8 a.m. yet. So I have my massage therapist coming here to do some body work this morning. I really need it. I yesterday did some like deadlifts, and I thought that I didn't hurt my lower back, but it's not that it's hurt, it's just really tight and like it needs some love. So I'm gonna get some body work done this morning, head down to the sauna, and then I'm going to take you guys through a Sunday in the life, what I'm eating, a little bit of meal prepping. We've kind of already meal prepped and have food from last week in the freezer, so I don't have a ton of meal prep to do, but I'm going to take you guys through a little fridge tour and just kind of let you know what I do at the beginning of the week to prep, to hopefully give you some tips to help you prep for the week. So it's going to be a fun day. It's gonna be a relaxing day. Okay, so I've got my aminos and my water bottle here. Blue raspberry, always and forever. I'm trying not to drink too much of this because I'm gonna have to pee. And I've already had water and a protein shake this morning. So I'm gonna drink a little bit of this and then save it for the sauna. We're back. I just finished body work. Went so much longer than I thought it was going to. It's like 10:30 now. I still have not eaten breakfast. I was gonna sauna right away, but it's 10:30 and I'm starving. So I'm making a protein pancake. So I'm gonna take you guys through this first meal of the day. I've already kind of started making it, so I'll just kind of show you a little bit of it. Okay, so I've got my protein pancake that I've made in my previous video. It's banana, psyllium husk, protein powder, and egg whites. I'm gonna top it with some peanut butter, and then I'm gonna also top it with some frozen mixed berries. Oops, that bag is totally open. I've got my coffee I'll probably end up drinking in the sauna. And yeah, I'm gonna plate this up. Okay, and here she is. This is my official meal number 1. Protein pancake topped with peanut butter, berries, coffee. I'm gonna eat this and then go sauna and then take a shower. So today, when we did body work, we did a lot of work on my core. We did work on my traps, my low back, my glutes, my hips, my hamstrings, my whole freaking body, because my whole freaking body's a mess. Anyways, I've got my coffee. I wanted to be in the sauna, done in the sauna by now, but it's all good. It's Sunday. The sauna's been on for about half an hour, so I'm gonna hop in the sauna. This is the one we have. It is the Nordic Recovery Sauna, and I usually change the lights to red or sometimes purple if I want to get crazy. And I'm gonna sit in here for probably about half an hour, and then I'm gonna take a shower, wash my hair, and then I need to get cleaning this frickin' house. We gotta do the floors. We've got to do floors, bathrooms, dusting. So I'm gonna go get a little sauna in. Okay, we're done. Let's go take a shower and clean. Okay, the whole entire house is clean. We've dusted, we've done the bathrooms, we've vacuumed, we washed the mirrors. It's sparkling in here. So, the only thing we haven't really finished cleaning is the kitchen. I did the floor and stuff, but I have a little bit of cooking to do, so once I finish the cooking, then I'll clean the counters properly. But I'm gonna show you guys, it's 12:45 now. I need to eat some lunch. So I what do I have here? Oh, I have this cabbage. Okay, we need to cook this cabbage for lunch this week. So I'm gonna cook that. And I'm gonna cook this bag of cabbage so we can get that prepped for the week. I do also have some broccoli in here that I need to steam. But I think I'm gonna do that another day because that cabbage is gonna last me a little bit of time. And then I have leftover ribs from yesterday that I'm gonna eat. So I'm gonna steam this cabbage and then I'll show you guys what my lunch is. And then after I finish my lunch, I'm gonna take you guys through the fridge and pantry tour because everybody on Instagram really liked it. And so I'm bringing it to YouTube because usually we have a really big meal prep Sunday where like Nick is barbecuing, I'm doing the inside stuff, and then we pack everything and we have, but he's gone for a little bit this week and then he's working today. So thankfully, we actually prepped a lot of food last week, so we have a lot of stuff left over that this week we're actually okay. The only thing I have to cook is 2 chicken breasts for the week, but other than that, I'm pretty much set for the week, which is awesome. So we're not gonna do a big meal prep video today, even though I wanted to, but probably in 2 weeks, I will film a bigger, like actual us doing our full meal prep because then I'll be able to. So anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna make this cabbage and then I will take you guys for the fridge tour. All right, this is lunch. We've got short ribs and cooked cabbage. Lunch is usually really small for me. I don't like to put a lot of carbs in lunch just because then I get tired in the afternoon. So more protein, more fat, and then of course fiber from the veggies. So I'm gonna eat this, do a little bit of work, and go from there. The fridge tour is coming. I didn't get a chance to do it yet. I was doing a lot of work, but I'm gonna show you what I'm taking for dinner. I'm going to my sister's house and they're ordering pizza, so I have to bring my own food. So I'm gonna show you what I'm bringing. Okay, so, oh my God, these are Nick's. Like, just ignore these. I'm putting these with his things. Okay. Okay, so we've got chicken. This was frozen, so I just put it in a container, 84 grams of chicken. Now, these are, I didn't weigh these this week, so I just am bringing 3 bags of rice. There might be some extra, but I'll just have to throw it away or something, or keep it, take it home, whatever. So I'm bringing 3 bags of rice. I need 250 grams of rice. So I'm just gonna bring that, weigh it when I get there. I've got strawberries for after dinner, and then I'm gonna cook these when I get to her house with my avocado oil. So that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter and salt on this when I get to her house. She'll have butter, so I'm not gonna bring it. But yeah, I'm gonna pack this. I also need to pack a water bottle with some aminos as well for later. Okay, then I've got a mango bubbly. I've got my aminos and my water bottle because I'm gonna make an amino drink when I'm there to drink on the way home. And that is what's happening for dinner today. Okay, it is 8:07. This day is over, but I am not letting this day be over without giving you guys the kitchen tour. And by the kitchen tour, I mean the fridge tour and the pantry tour. So I'm gonna take you guys through the fridge first, then we'll go to the pantry, and then I'm gonna go to sleep and we're gonna end this vlog. So let's do it. Okay, so in the fridge, we'll start with side number 1. Now our fridge is so bare because I freeze everything now. So in here I have cabbage, and then this is some rice for Nick's lunch. These are short ribs for Nick's lunch, and then we've got our zucchini. So, oh, that's actually a leftover potato. That should probably go in here. But I've got zucchini here, enough to literally feed a full family. I eat zucchini every day for dinner, and I told Nick he needs to start eating more vegetables, so he also chose zucchini. So we've got lots of zucchini, cucumbers, because honestly, during prep, these are so good for having a little afternoon snack. I actually keep a boiled egg in the fridge at all times, so I'll usually have a boiled egg and cucumber in the afternoon if I have some extra macros I need to fill. These are pickles that would not fit in the side of the fridge anymore, so we put them in a bowl. We've got some grapes because Nick loves to eat some fruit at the end of the day, so he'll usually have grapes. I've got berries for my breakfast, so usually strawberries I'll have after dinner. Blackberries and blueberries I'll usually have with breakfast. This I put in my pre-workout. Super helpful to keep your your fruit washed and in containers. Nick taught me that and I will never go back. All of our special drinks, so bubblies, because I have to have a bubbly every day with a scoop of aminos, and I have to have a Zevia every day, which is so bad. I have 2 bubbly beverages a day, which probably won't fly soon, but these strawberry lemon Zevias rock. And then if I have the macros, I have a Poppy, which I'm obsessed with these. If Poppy would like to send me PR, I'll gladly take it. Obviously, we've got enough egg whites to last forever and ever. Butter. Pickles, because sometimes I get crazy cravings for pickles. So we've got lots of pickles. And then this is where Nick keeps his sauces. He loves sauces. And so I have taken, you know, the liberty of making sure all of our sauces are really clean, minus, oh shoot, hold on, my fridge needs to be closed. Give me 1 second. Okay, anyways, I've made sure that all these sauces are clean. So we use avocado oil mayo. This, honestly, when I was building, oh my god, I put this on everything. It's so good. Same with this Kinder's barbecue sauce. I used to put that on everything also. And then it's always good to have tamari. But with my low histamine diet, I'm literally not having anything. But the ketchup, the hot sauce, like all this stuff is really what Nick likes to use for his meals. I drink almond milk like it's water, so gotta have tons of that on hand. We love Nick so much. On this side of the fridge, more sauces and stuff for him. He really is into kimchi right now. More just like sauces and sauces and sauces. So that is a Nick thing. And then we've got eggs. And I also keep my eye patches in the fridge. So that's important. And then in the freezer, this is where the meal prep lives now. So let me show you what I do. So these are ice cream sandwiches for Nick, obviously not for me. So this is where we keep, it honestly used to be so much more organized, but we did have a bunch of people over last week and then our freezer just got crazy. But this used to be very organized with all of the things we have for meat on hand. So I always have bison because I need to have bison during the week. I love it so much. This is ground beef for Nick. We buy the tubes from Costco and then freeze them flat like this so they don't take up too much space. We've got like chicken wings, chicken thighs. Those are for Nick. I've got some shrimps for the weeks that I don't want to eat chicken breast. There's probably some chicken breast back there as well. My dad came over and brought these. I don't know if we're going to eat them, but they live in the freezer for now. We've got this stewing beef, again, just for when we want something different. This week we have the short ribs, so again, something different. But what I have here is my rice frozen in bags, along with chicken breast frozen in bags. So I've got chicken breast here. I've got short ribs from the other night here. So I literally just freeze all of my meat and it makes it so easy. I've got a Ninja Creamy that I really need to eat. These are chicken wings. Again, we had people over, so these chicken wings need to get out of the freezer, driving me nuts. And then this is Nick's stuff. So I've got frozen, these are frozen chicken thighs for him, frozen burgers for him, and then these are frozen berries that I eat in my breakfast, as well as blueberries. So just depends on my macros for the day. I kind of try and sort it so it's like Nick's side, my side. Sometimes it doesn't always happen, like with the chicken wings and stuff, but yeah, usually our freezer is a lot less chaotic than this, but that's what happens when you have people over. Okay, my freezer's over me now. Okay, and then for the pantry, this is my favorite place to be, because this is where all the yummy stuff is. So I've got this peanut butter that I put on my protein pancakes in the morning. I'll also put it in Nick's oats and stuff. This is my favorite coffee. I buy it from Costco. They're Canadian, level ground espresso. It tastes so yummy. I literally am obsessed with this. So that's important. Of course, we've got extra sauces for Nick. These are where all the plastic baggies stay, everything like that. But this is my favorite shelf. This is my staple shelf. So every morning I drink this organic fair trade instant coffee. You can get this on Amazon. The link is in my Amazon store to get that. And then of course I've got cream of rice. So I've got plain cream of rice. And then I've also got flavored cream of rice as well. Not eating a ton of that right now just because I would rather have a little bit more higher volume carb things. I just find I can overeat this so much because I think it's so yummy. And then down here I've got, of course, my chocolate treats, which are very important. My cereal for pre-workout, psyllium husk powder, and then protein powders. Here is Nick's sort of like chips and snacks. We've got rice, potatoes we keep at the bottom here, and then in here is like spices, coconut flours, things like that. And that is it. So you guys will see that besides the like little things that we had in the house from when we had people over, I don't keep candy, I don't keep a lot of like easy to snack on things in our house, because obviously we're both conscious of what we eat. Nick obviously is less so. He's not competing in bodybuilding. He's got a super active job. He can really eat whatever he wants and he's fine. So we don't keep a lot of like junk food. Like there's no candy, there's no like potato chips. Like we've got popcorn, we've got these protein chips, and Nick keeps Smart Sweets and protein bars. Like those are the things that he grabs to snack on. I don't like any of those things. If I want a treat, I want a brownie, I want a cookie, I want like a granola bar. Like I love baked things. I'm not a chip person. I'm not a like candy person. So if we have like cookies in the house that are like Amita friendly, I'm eating all of them. So I just intentionally don't choose to keep that stuff in the house. But candies, chips, things like that doesn't really faze me. I don't like it anyways. I haven't eaten that stuff in so long. But we do just keep our fridge and our pantry stocked at all times with protein, carbs, like all the easy to grab things that keep us on track. And I always make sure that I have cooked food in the fridge for myself, for fridge or freezer. So I always make sure there's a cooked vegetable in the fridge. I always make sure there's cooked protein in the freezer, because you never know when life is gonna happen and you're not gonna be able to prep for a meal. So having your food frozen in the freezer when, life happens is so, so important. Like last week I had to stay at work 20 minutes longer than I expected, and so I didn't end up eating dinner until a little bit later. But if I had to cook my dinner, like it just would have been so frustrating, and then I wouldn't have been able to eat till later, and I might have had a snack that would have put me over my macros. So I keep this frozen rice in the freezer, because I know that if I get home late from work, or I'm late in the middle of the day from an appointment, I can just throw my protein and my veggies in a bowl, put it in the microwave, and eat it. So being prepared is key, especially when you're on prep, because you get hangry. Like when I was in the off season, if I wasn't prepared for something, one, it's easier to be more flexible if you need to get something from outside the house, but also you're not so starving when it's time to eat that you have to eat right away. So you can have a little more flexibility in the off season, but definitely during prep, it's great to have things prepared and on hand. So with that being said, sorry you guys didn't get to come for a full cooking meal prep Sunday. We will do that eventually. We just have lots in the freezer that we do need to finish. So I'm gonna end this video here. Thank you so much for spending a Sunday with me, and I will see you guys in the next one.